analyzed the territorial dispute between China, Japan, and Taiwan over the Senkaku Islands, Diaoyu Islands, in the East China Sea, and its implications for regional security. The Senkaku Islands, located in the East China Sea, are a group of 8 uninhabited islands. China, Japan, and Taiwan claim sovereignty over the islands, with China calling them the Diaoyu Islands. The islands are believed to hold significant oil and natural gas reserves, making them a valuable resource. Tensions escalated in 2012 when Japan nationalized 3 of the islands, sparking widespread protests in China. The dispute has led to increased military presence in the region, with the US, Japan, and Taiwan conducting joint exercises. Dive into the history of Bordeaux's famous wine classification system, established in 1855, and how it still influences wine prices and prestige today. In 1855, Napoleon III requested a classification system for Bordeaux's best wines for the Paris Exposition. The 1855 classification ranked 61 chateaux into 5 growths, with Chateau Lafite Rothschild leading the first growths. The classification was based on wine prices, quality, and reputation, but not a formal tasting or blind assessment. The 1855 classification has remained largely unchanged, with only 2 adjustments made in the past 167 years. Today, being a first-growth chateau can increase wine prices by up to 500%, making them highly sought after. Join us as we explore the incredible story of a polar bear that slept for 8 months in the Arctic Circle, and what scientists have learned from its incredible hibernation habits. In the Arctic Circle, a polar bear slept for a record 8 months, sparking scientific curiosity worldwide. This polar bear's prolonged hibernation was likely triggered by a lack of sea ice and food availability. During hibernation, the bear's heart rate slowed dramatically, from 46 to just 27 beats per minute. Scientists discovered that the bear didn't eat, drink, or excrete waste for nearly 8 months. A remarkable feat. The bear's body converted its fat into energy, allowing it to survive without food or water for so long. In the popular game Among Us, one player lied about their role, changing the game's outcome. Among Us is a multiplayer game where players are assigned roles, but one player is an imposter. The imposter's goal is to deceive others, making it difficult to identify them. Misinformation in the game can lead to false accusations and wrongful eliminations. Studies show that people are more likely to believe false information if it's presented confidently. In Among Us, a single lie can alter the game's outcome and create a ripple effect. The game demonstrates how easily misinformation can spread and impact our decision-making. Discover the abandoned island of Hashima, off the coast of Japan, once home to over 5,000 coal miners, now a haunting ghost town with a dark and mysterious past. Located off Japan's coast, Hashima Island was once home to over 5,000 coal miners and their families. The island's unique shape, resembling a battleship, earned it the nickname Gunkanjima, meaning Battleship Island. From 1890 to 1974, Hashima was a thriving coal mining community with the highest population density in the world. As coal deposits depleted, the island was abruptly abandoned in 1974, leaving behind a ghost town. Today, Gunkanjima is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, with crumbling concrete buildings and a haunting atmosphere. Watch the shocking moment when Usain Bolt, the world's fastest man, false started in the 100 meters final at the 2011 World Championships. A rare mistake that stunned fans. Usain Bolt was the heavy favorite to win the 100 meters final at the 2011 World Championships. He had won 14 consecutive 100 meters finals leading up to the event, a remarkable streak. But, in the final, Bolt jumped the gun, resulting in a false start and disqualification. This was only the second false start of Bolt's career, and his first in a major championship. The crowd was stunned, with many fans unable to believe what they had just witnessed. The false start ultimately led to Jamaica's Johan Blake winning the gold medal instead. We celebrate Tim Duncan's consistent excellence, including his 2 NBA MVP awards and 5 NBA championships with the San Antonio Spurs. Tim Duncan's consistent excellence earned him 15 All-NBA team selections throughout his career. In 2002, Duncan won his first NBA MVP award, averaging 20.6 points and 12.7 rebounds per game. Duncan's second NBA MVP award came in 2003 after leading the Spurs to a 60-win season. Throughout his career, Duncan played in 1,392 out of a possible 1,434 regular season games, an incredible 97% attendance rate. Duncan's 5 NBA championships were won in 1999, 2003, 2005, 2007, and 2014, all with the San Antonio Spurs. Tim Duncan retired with 26,000. Explore the crazy Lexus hoverboard concept that uses magnetic levitation, inspired by the movie Back to the Future, and see how it actually works. The Lexus hoverboard concept was inspired by the iconic movie Back to the Future Part 2. It uses magnetic levitation technology, also known as maglev, to hover above the ground. The hoverboard is powered by a superconducting magnet and liquid nitrogen for cooling. The magnetic track system is made of copper and aluminum for efficient electromagnetic interaction. The Lexus hoverboard can hover up to 10 centimeters above the track and move at a decent speed. The concept remains experimental, but showcases a promising future for transportation technology. Take a tour of the most famous rugby stadiums, including Twickenham, the Millennium Stadium, and Ellis Park. Twickenham Stadium, also known as the home of rugby, has hosted over 1,000 matches since 1909. The Millennium Stadium in Cardiff has a fully retractable roof, making it perfect for rainy Welsh days. Ellis Park in Johannesburg, South Africa, was the site of the 1995 Rugby World Cup final, won by the Springboks. Twickenham's famous rose-shaped tunnel, where players enter the pitch, is a nod to England's national flower. The Millennium Stadium's capacity of over 74,000 makes it one of the largest rugby stadiums in the world. Rugby's most iconic stadiums have hosted some of the sport's most epic battles, creating lifelong memories for fans. Watch a stunning example of mutualism as clownfish swim through the stinging tentacles of sea anemones, which would be deadly to most other fish, and learn how they coexist peacefully. Clownfish live among the stinging tentacles of sea anemones, which would kill most other fish. The clownfish has a special mucus on its skin that protects it from the anemone's sting. In return, the clownfish helps keep the anemone clean and free of parasites and leftover food. The anemone also benefits from the clownfish's waste, which provides essential nutrients for its growth. This symbiotic relationship is an example of mutualism, where both species benefit from each other's presence. Clownfish are also known to fiercely defend their anemone home from predators and other fish.